3 tips for learning to parawing or parakite. Number 1, you want to make sure you have a big enough board. I think that's really key. Yes, people can get going on prone boards, people can get going on really small boards, but I think when you're starting, and just in general, if you want to have fun and you want to ride a range of spots without just feeling all the time like you're struggling, I think a bigger board really does help. So this is a 70 litre, I'm around 85, 87 kilos, and I think this is a really good size. It sinks a little bit to help you get on easier, gives you some stability, but it's still big enough that it can plane up and foil without too much extra pull from the kite, and that's something that I think is super beneficial in the beginning. Number 2, I think you need to use a big enough wing or parakite. If you use too small, it's really hard to get going. You basically just can't get going. The only way you can build speed to get on foil is with the parakite or the parawing. So make sure you take a big enough one and make sure you're riding in enough wind. Here in Hood River, that's pretty easy. It's really windy most of the time and really gusty, so a bullet will come through and you'll get up. But in other locations where you don't have that crazy wind or you don't have the current, the water current is working against you here and helping get up very easily, and people can ride these smaller boards. When you don't have that, you do really need a big enough parawing. Don't undersize. You're better to go out too powered than not powered enough. So make sure you take something big enough, especially on those first tries. My number 3 and final tip is another one on sizing. Ride a big enough foil. Yes, you can get up on an 840, yes, you can get up on smaller wings as well. But if you don't take a big enough foil, you're just going to struggle. You're going to struggle to get foiling, and you're also going to struggle to link those bumps if you've never really done it before. If you're someone that's already, a downwind supper and you understand about going downwind and linking the swells and linking the bumps, maybe you're going to be fine on a smaller foil. But for the other guys where it's your first attempts, you're just getting into downwinding, you're just understanding how to link together those bumps, you really need to take a bigger foil. So for someone like me that's 85 kilos, I do suggest taking something like the 1040 or equivalent for those first goes, and that's just going to really simplify things and make stuff a lot easier, honestly.